Can't say I mind pulling these guys up. That's an expensive lure right there. Got some bite marks on it too. I saw something over here. No. I was just thinking as I got here, beautiful day. It's about 50 degrees. No, not even. Maybe it's about 40 degrees. It's damp, it's dreary looking, but it's a great day to be out here. There's something purple going on over there I gotta check out. But I was thinking to myself, the best part of this whole trip usually is when I first get here and I wonder, what am I gonna get today? And then very quickly, I'm seeing something on my first scoop here. And I think it's just a drawer handle, but it's got some pretty cool design to it. Yeah, look at that. How cool are you? There's some other stuff coming up in this little collection here. There's a piece of brass here. There's something right there. Nice. All right, put you in my awesome pocket. My pocket's not awesome. That's where I put my awesome finds. Be a little strange to call it an awesome pocket. What are you? Oh, something's going on here. Huh. Looks like some kind of... It definitely looks like some kind of something. I can guarantee you it's something. Don't know what it is though. Awesome pocket. I'm gonna look through the rest of this thing. See what's in there. Well, I was just corresponding with my good friend John over in Hawaii right now, who is, I believe, sitting in a parking lot waiting for his wife to get out of a craft store. And I just sent him a message that I got one foot in the mud looking for my next awesome treasure. Nothing yet, John, besides that really cool door handle. Well, first I thought it belonged to maybe an old radiator or radiator, but it certainly looks like it screws on top of a glass jug maybe. Interesting piece, no clue what it is. Throw your ideas out there at me. I opened up a little section here where I caught a layer of garbage coming out. You can see here. Let me put my glove back on. So I figured I'd videotape a little bit, and you can see the process that I probably spent hours doing, and you only see a little clip of it, of the good stuff. It's a slick bottle junk. I pulled out 2 of the porcelain mason jar inserts already, which I always like those, but it gives me a little idea that something's in here, and there's something, maybe this is a shoe. Not ready to come out yet, but some piece of rubber. I think there's a small bottle here coming out. Junk, 50s, 60s, food jar. This is where I like to see a marble pop out. There's another bottle here coming out. Not sure what it is. It's on the bigger side. Oh, maybe bigger than I thought. Around it. See that coming through? I'm thinking possibly it could be a, oh, maybe it's a wine bottle. Looks a little bigger than I thought. It's coming deep in the back here. If I can get the lip on it, then I can pry it right out. I just don't see it yet. Oh, I lied. Here's the lip. Oh, is it a whiskey? It's a crown top. Any embossing, it's big. Just a tiny bit of embossing on top here. show what it says. Word letters are so tiny. Something, something, something. I was hoping that might be a little older. It's got an interesting bottom to it. It's machine made, but it's earlier. I'll hold that to the side for now. Collars, manufacturing maybe. I like the bottom of it. No, let me keep looking. I've opened up a nice little hole here. Sometimes things gather around the bigger bottles, like you can hear that, like other bottles. Big piece of stoneware, earthware, take all that here. Don't like to do too much when the water piles up here, because stuff falls into the water and it's gone. So I'm going to tack the sides more here. There's another bottle. It might be a cobalt blue. Nope. You just look blue. Slick. Twist off. Nothing great. I'm just not that old enough.
What I found quite interesting on this trip is that a lot of the artifacts that they had on display from this 19th century village are often things we actually find out in the field. Besides loving the look of these two candle holders, I also noticed that there was some newspaper stuffing in the bottom of them, just as packing. And I was intrigued to see what and how old these newspaper clippings were.
Our little weekend hunt didn't quite go as planned. The weather was treacherous. It was raining, it was windy, and I wasn't really dressed warm enough to stay for too long. So I cut out early, and my twin brother stuck around for another half hour. And in that half hour, he broke one cardinal metal detecting buddy rule. If someone leaves early, you're not supposed to find anything good. Well, typically with this kind of beach hunt I'm going to do today, it's a bay beach. It's about 2.5 hours before low tide. Low tide will put us in the dark and I won't be able to stay that late. So I'm going to scan over this section. There could be some slightly older coins. There's a lot of history here, but they did a replenishment here, so it's all new sand. Sometimes you pick up some old artifacts from the new sand that's brought in. Also, with the heavy winds lately, you're gonna have a big sand push off. And well, the tide seems to be all the way out. We had some really high tides lately, and you can see a lot of scattered debris, which means we had some stuff pushed in from the water. So that might be interesting. You never know. Well, I haven't been here for more than about 20 seconds. A strange pumpkin sitting right there. And I'm getting scattered signals all throughout here. So I might have a pretty decent coin spill. I just picked up a nickel all the way over here, but there's a signal there. So I will post just how many coins I pull out of this little spot. Well, it got stranger. There is definitely something all the coins were sitting in. I don't know what it is, if it was a package, a bag, but there's some residue in there. I'm not sure what it is, but coins after coins after coins keep coming out of this thing. I've not been able to identify what it is. There's a goopy substance in here, kind of like what the coins were sitting in. I'm not sure. But I don't know, maybe I've pulled out 40 to 50 coins already. Quarters, nickels, dimes. I haven't checked dates of any of them. They're pretty much all clad. But there's a lot more here, and there's more buried in the hole. Very strange. All right, I'm still piecing through this. Look at what came out of this scoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quarters, 2 dimes. And there's a lot more here. So strange. Well, I'm still going. I'm about a half hour now in. Here's another scoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarters and a nickel. It's crazy. Something's up. Something's strange. There's a bag of coins. Tossed in the river. Tossed in the bay, maybe? I'm not really sure. Well, I'll tell you the honest truth. You're going to see just how many coins came out of this hole. And I did not leave 1 penny behind. I cleaned this place so there wasn't a signal left. I had a lot of coins in my pocket. Look at the line of targets. I've got about 10 in a row, all decent size. Those are really large targets, medium sized, and these got the smaller pennies. And I'm following it up till I got a faint signal that was sitting deep. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. Look at this little thing. Now this came in very low, a number 6. Gold usually comes in at a 10. So this might be gold plated. It's a really cool little tiny ring with 2 dolphins on it. I don't see any carat marks on it yet, but I'm suspecting there's more where this came from. All right, I think I got number 2. I'm firing back at my brother as fast as I can. This has a lot of green on it, which I don't like. But it appears there was 2 stones, and I got to keep one of them. Okay, here's another ring. Wow, that's what I call some beach erosion. Do it. Oh my God. Gosh.